job out here.
That's right. And I certainly appreciate your effort. And we're very pleased to be part of supporting what you're doing.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, we're like Bartles and James. We appreciate your support too.
Well, that's what it's all about. We take our commitment very seriously. And an integral part of this community.
You know, there's a lot of people out here that take our commitment very seriously too. A lot. We've been out here every night for the last, month and a half.
Are we making a difference?
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
We keep holding strategy sessions back in the office on what can we do, and we welcome your input. And you guys out here on the street working it every day, so you got better ideas,
That
better
would be
insight.
great. That would be great.
So, I'll make sure that Colonel Young keep inviting you in, but you let us know what you got here.
How are you tonight?
Hi, I'm Pat Kelly. I'm representing the HelmetsUp Orange Hat Group. We have some people here from a neighboring group, the Hands Together Coalition.
Hi, Carol Hoffman, Hands Together. We're Georgia. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. How are you? Guys on the radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you?
We're really glad that you're able to come out. We wanted to express our real appreciation for what you've done. It really has had phenomenal success, and we hope you can keep it up. Carolyn can tell you about the work that they've done in her group. But we're also hoping that you can talk to some of our other members and go on a short patrol with us so you can see the kind of things that we do. But when we have the lights out, we can patrol a larger area. If we don't have them, then we have to be stationary. But when they're here, then they can keep an eye on some of the trouble spots, and it sort of frightens people away, and we can go to farther outlying areas in our district.
How are you? Psychological stuff.
Right.
Yeah, if you can just act as a deterrent
Exactly.
and show the force, show that we're concerned and committed, it makes all the difference in the world. I tell you, my people take great pride in being part of this. They accept this mission as just as important as a wartime mission, because we're an integral part of the community and we want to make a contribution. We can sit back and strategize forever, but unless we get out of here on the street where the action is, we know that we're not about to solve the problem. So we're glad to be part of it.
I understand there might be a possibility of cutting back the program. Is that true?
Not our participation. Not our participation. We will be here as long as we need.
Great. Is that so for the foreseeable future, like the next couple of months at least, or a year?
You got it. As long as you need us, and we get a request from the law enforcement that we'd like to have your support, we'll be here to support you.
Okay, great.
What do you mean, though, by not as far as your part of it?
My people, I control the military people. Run the risk of being exposed. If you see something illegal, just
we know that they're doing illegal activities out here.
but we got also activity deterrence.
Oh yeah.
Because if you operate from one state, that's where they're going to be. So they'll operate.
Well, see, that's what we have them. We have them mixed up right now because we move around.
Yes, that's good.
You know, we have our time pretty much set, but we move around. We move around from one corner, and then we'll set up on one corner. We'll move back around. Different days of the week, we kind of move it around. So a lot of people in our group get discouraged because we come out here, they go in.
Where they're going.
When we go in, they come back out. You know, so it really discourages them. I live right now a lot. But she gets discouraged because this was kicked open last week. We had Pepco come out here and close this up. This corner was so hot that the boys, that's where they would hide their stash in here. Okay. And you know, we'd come down and it would be kicked open. We've had Pepco come out, close them up, The other night we were out here, we had CNBC with us. And I took him across the street right there on Upshur Street, and I showed him a box that was kicked open, and I shined my flashlight down there. And what do I find? Crack cocaine.
In addition to providing the lighting, okay, like we're doing now, the light off.
Yes, sir.
Let's make some notes after that reports where they need more resources, plain people, okay? And where he's in the neighborhood where they're waiting to get PEPCO to come out, just maybe we can get the concurrence of the institution like PEPCO that we will assist in closing those things up if they've been used to stash drugs, okay? So we can help. I can get volunteers to come out from the other service just to assist in following through and giving them more people out here to walk, okay? So just make note, it's not just the light office. We'll help in any way we can.
We've called PEPCO to come out to close up the cover. Okay.
Is that your other there? No, not in that case, but that's...
Well, you know, that's what we're saying. For instance, they'll...
Other people get them to come in maybe one night and work with you. But that's not coming out every night, so we'll work on it. One, added surveillance. Two, see if we need some helicopter support. And I think it'll act as a deterrent if nothing else. So we'll work on those things for you. You still have to work through the law enforcement community. Let them know what you need, and I'll tell you in advance that we'll approve. Keep it worked out.
The general was saying that he's gonna next time that they have a meeting that we should try to get with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Ed Young invite you in, so we get all your input. We can act on it.
We'll be there.
Okay. Good. Nice meeting you.
All right, thank you, General. Keep it good work.
All right.
Good work out.
Bye.
What's up, Major?
We support the Children's Hospital and the handicapped. Each year since 1967, we have operated the D.C. Youth Leaders Camp at Aberdeen Proving Ground, Maryland, Foundation, and by Mrs. Nancy Reagan for its contributions to help influence positively our youth. General Franklin was named the Washingtonian Magazine Man of the Year in 1985.
The Guard is doing good, important work. I think they can do more of it, and I'd like to see this program pushed along. I understand that General Franklin shares my concern, and he intends to intensify Guard efforts in the district.
In 1989, when the National Guard got involved in the war on drugs, General Franklin committed resources and personnel to support law enforcement agencies throughout the greater metropolitan Washington area in order to make a difference. He hosted an urban drug conference with senior military leaders and mayors of many of the major cities across the country. General Franklin took the message to fight drugs to other military and federal agencies. General Franklin has signed memorandums of understanding with the Drug Enforcement Agency, the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Agency, U.S. Customs, and others.
I would like to say to you, you have our pledge that we will be good team members. We thank you for the support you've given us in the past, and we thank you for the support you're about to give us in the future. Thank you, sir.
And listen to the local border patrol talk about the...
To show you just what the National Guard is doing. They dealt with dealing with the drugs coming into America. I think it was an educational experience for me, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
I think it's equally as important as members of the community that we act as a catalyst to mobilize the other resources, such as the Urban League, the Kiwanis, the Board of Trade, the Rotary Clubs, our churches and our schools, to get them becoming active participants in our overall effort.
The D.C. National Guard hit the streets of Washington today, boarding up crack houses in Southeast and towing confiscated vehicles from an apartment building in Northeast to a junkyard in Woodbridge, Virginia. In late September, the Guard's Emergency Operations Center set up a drug hotline to field calls from district residents about drug activity in their neighborhoods. 3 nights a week, Guard helicopters go out on surveillance missions, staffed with at least 1 police officer.
Now the Guard has joined with the community in taking away the cover of darkness that the pushers use to do their business. Others throughout the metropolitan area have recognized General Franklin's tremendous contribution to the community and the leadership he has exhibited as the commanding general of the District of Columbia National Guard. The mayor's office has offered proclamations. Others, too, have recognized General Franklin.